Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Now, quick return to Financial Trading Basics Part 50. But this one's open to any opportunities. Again, I've documented extensively my constitutional rights being violated on my own in Delaware Oak, which is at 1485 Oak Street in Columbus, Ohio. I'm a 50-50 partner. Well, I own 50% of BHM Spirits, which is a alcohol company formed around my patent, which owns cannabidiol enriched alcohol in the entire country, and really any cannabinoids. But and then I have 200,000 in cash in the bank that I would be open to in an investment. But I would just want to show you my resume, and this is the thing that gets me absolutely no responses whatsoever. So, because again, it's amazing. I can't, with my credentials ruined, it's impossible to actually explain what is going on in my life. And so I have different headers. Like this one, I applied again as a musician, but I have different intros for and this is an Indeed resume structure, but I have different intros for financial professional or investor or just different types of musician. Again, whether it's a musician for a singing role or a teaching role, just different things. And so obviously I can't apply to be a university professor, which again I'm teaching every university professor. But again, I'm completely kicked out of anything like that, completely social isolated. So my name, my address, or just the location. And I would like to use my extensive singing and songwriting compositional skills to build a rewarding career in music. I have released 130 plus musical copyrights of me performing cover songs and original compositions. I'd like to use my skills to help the next generation of musicians. I have expert natural fluency in Spanish and French. Vocabulary could need expanding, but pronunciation and understanding of conjugation is at natural fluency level. A natural fluency level. I have beginner intermediate knowledge of Russian, German, Latvian, Portuguese, Italian, and Polish. Extreme understatement. Extreme fucking understatement. At this point, again, I could articulate any sounds, but again, just the scripts that I know. The Cyrillic alphabet, the Greek alphabet, and the Roman alphabet. Anything in that, I'm pretty much fucking good. Might be a little slow at reading. I'm getting very good at Cyrillic. Haven't really practiced Greek much. Just whatever sounds pop in my head, that's what I type to people. And so my other skills are demonstrated on my YouTube channel and website. And so, investor, turned $6,500 in college into about $700,000 trading stocks and Bitcoin. I used that money to invest in some real estate and a bar and restaurant. I'm a minority owner of Adelas on Oak in Columbus, Ohio. It is a family-run establishment that has been struggling because of the pandemic restrictions. We began construction in 2019, and within a month of approvals, in January 2020, the country was shut down and delayed our opening almost a year. I currently manage a small portfolio. Assets under management have a value of about $2 million US, which again, extremely fraudulently devalued. From just the patent alone, 660 plus educational YouTube videos of intellectual property to go along with the patent intellectual property. But again, just being as conservative as possible. Again, throwing this out to an investment group. Hey, I've done the entrepreneurial thing for 10 straight years. I've done everything you could. Trading, investing, writing, solving all of science. Massive research project after massive research project. Right, my old neighbor Adam, why are you still working hard? Looks like War and Peace was a lot of work. Yeah, but now about 30% through the fucking Bible. There's no level of difficulty to any derivation to me. There's no intellectual thing has any resistance, right? There's no resistance, electrical resistance at certain temperatures. It's like there's no intellectual resistance to me learning. Zero, none. And so, yeah, this is I've done the entrepreneurial thing. Maybe that would be more appealing than someone who has a resume as graduated Miami, Ohio, business finance. I took 4 tests a semester and drank and blacked out on coke 5 nights a week. But he got the licensure from the state to say high five, good job. So I ran this shit up myself, cuz. The portfolio includes a single family home that I own in full, 35% of Adelas on Oak, 200,000 in cash, and 50% of BHM Spirits, which is a company founded around my CBD enriched alcohol patent. The alcohol company is awaiting federal approvals and is not revenue generating because of fraud. The FDA is fraudulent. Content creator. I have a YouTube channel with 600 plus educational videos describing the arguments of my thesis, along with other educational content. And hilarious. Now it's 660 plus. At least a video or two a day, absolutely at the minimum. I have prepared, recorded, edited. No, there's a typo. Edited, should have been edited, and published all the videos myself. I have decent editing skills in Wondershare Filmora and Apple iMovie. My educational content includes 28 language specific, more than that now, 53, all of the videos listed here. And then I have an independent insurance agent, which was, again, I was a technician I ran a cannabis lab for making shatter, wax, rosin, whatever other topicals, sprays, ointments, all that stuff. I just didn't put it on there. I don't really think that would provide any value. I'm not looking for a job in the cannabis space. Security agent, again, I was a licensed like an unarmed security guard for like 3 months. But I have my doctoral degree in linguistics, mathematics, and physics, and the reality is my derivation touches legitimately all knowledge. It is what it is the structure of everything. And anytime you articulate logic, that encompasses explanation in general. And so I can't put up here I have 1,000 PhDs, and I have a lot more than that, equivalent to how much derivation I have done. But again, one PhD, someone's like, oh, why is this guy applying here? Or, again, it's either overqualified or just like, it offends a mid-level manager. Because how would I not get a response on a resume like that for a finance position? And so anything else, again, my language skills are, these are the ones I do any language right now, just depends on the script. The only thing would matter would be the script. But again, these are the ones that are just like, start putting more than 8, it's just like, is this guy a fucking joke, or why isn't he known, or what the fuck is going on? And probably 2 is probably too many to most people. But then I list my website and my YouTube channel. Here's my patent, just sitting there, chilling. I have one publication, again, shout out to my Michelle, my mother, for saying, why would anyone want to fund you? Again, Understanding Terrorism and Anecdotal Accounts and Original Analysis of Modern Events, where I paid contributors, 10 different contributors, $50 a pop, just to write their life story about going through terrorist events. And then my mom's like, oh, I want to help somebody. It's like, I don't know, why wouldn't you want to help somebody that's been the victim of terrorism in a well-thought-out education written piece? But again, it's just disgusting. And the only reason I'm doing any of this is strictly and holistically because of my mother. They caused me to have bills. Well, again, my entire YouTube channel, my very first videos of me playing my guitar, that's my apartment in Philadelphia. Then when you come back and see me, the next environment is my parents' house. And once I came back from Philly, I had no intention of ever leaving my parents' house until I could fucking pay my bills comfortably. And it's been 7 years. Nothing has changed in 7 years because of criminal activity. We can do basically whatever we want, and they like to fucking kill kids. So, but I threw that out there. But again, a publication, a well-thought-out education publication to help people that are victims of terrorism. My mom's like, why would anyone want to help you? My parents weren't mature enough to have kids today, let alone 30 years ago. With specific skills, translation, interpretation, all this stuff. So that is my resume. And again, like I said, I have different specific, not exactly sure where they're on my desktop. But I have, let's see if I can just pull this up real quick. Yeah, no, I just have the fraud thing. It's somewhere, I don't know where at, but I have other intros specific to whatever jobs I'm applying to. So it's not like I sent musician to a finance position. Here are the jobs that I've applied to. My job's hard. Oh yeah, I got so many opportunities. Oh, there it goes. Interviews 0. Applied. Employer reached out. Like I said, that was the one where they reached out. It's like a voice thing. It's like $35 to $45 an hour. But I just don't want to. It's just why the fuck, my old neighbor Adam? Why are you still thinking about money? Because I am the victim of the most prolific crime ever. But it wasn't enough money to fucking cover anything. It's like a part-time try to build a client base, and I can't network with anybody. If I'd be able to, I'd fucking be on my own island by now. Because anybody that knows what's going on is told they can't do anything. So that was the one person that reached out. Again, I had Transamerica reach out as well, but that was just straight up MLM. This one was an actual voice instructor, which I could do. Wasn't enough. Again, I don't want to have to build a client base. I will take, you do a job, employers out there, you're trying to save money, and you pay somebody $80,000 a year, and they really want that $85,000 to $90,000 raise. Fuck it, I'll do it for $50,000. Save you $30,000 and just give it to me, and I don't have to do dick. I'll do the job, whatever the job is. I want the most monotonous, boring, pencil-pushing, dick-sucking job ever, so I can just go back to doing my educational content after I pay my fucking bills. But again, I have $200,000 cash. I would just manage it if people would give me a time frame within 5 years. But every 2 months, my mother has to be like, well, it's not my job to pay your bills. You're not paying my fucking bills. You made a very good business investment after pushing me into shitty business arrangements, right? $10,000 a year to have half of my alcohol company taken from me isn't a good deal. But Mother Dearest, again, would trust that random guy over there, my partner's Marty Magid and Bob Hemphill, who she's never even fucking met, over her own kid, who has, again, 100 PhDs worth of derivation economics, 10,000% lifetime return trading, bona fide, without constitutional rights or cash flow. Show me one other financial manager in the fucking universe that has done that shit. So that was the one that reached out. Music piano teacher, 1 year experience preferred. That is the requirement of these things. One year experience preferred. Here's 10 albums. No, it's like 11 or 12 by now. Here's 133, 40. And I've been doing cover songs left and right and again too, so I don't know 10 up there. But not selected. 1 year experience preferred. Just not selected. No interview. Just fuck that guy. Private piano instructor. Not selected. And these all come like in the same day. Private music instructor. Not selected. 1 to 5 people have applied. 1 to 5 people have applied. 16 to 20 people have applied. What the fuck are other people applying with? Hey man, here's my one shitty attempt to play a musical piece. Music instructors to launch online workshops. That was more of like this clutch clatch thing was like it was like their differentiation for their model was like to not have pre-recorded things and do like live sessions where, again, I guess other online music things have like pre-recorded content. I can do both. Put that clearly in my application on this one. I'm not selected. Spanish academic translator. Thoroughly enjoy doing this one. Translating manuscript is what I'm doing all day anyway, so if someone gives me 45 grand to do it, whatever language you got, throw it at me, I'll bring it. But that one didn't get opened. Financial professional, fast track management. So again, these are like jobs posted for like people coming out of college. And then you might say that might be a wrong fit, but if it's like they have an opening in anything at a senior level or again, like I don't know, it means no junior associate, this fucking dick. The hierarchy of mid-level management is kill myself. But I was not qualified. 10,000% return, real portfolio manager. I wasn't fast track to management. Oh, bummer. And I would 100% manage people, just be an adult babysitter. But it was not selected there. Financial advisor, like I said, this one, no, I did get one response from one of these. Not selected. These are all just you just get on here and just says, no, fuck you. Capital raise, fundraising consultant for private equity fund. And again, I have done every aspect, grassroots of everything, scrounging up money. From selling cannabis, doing illegal activities, to raising over, I don't know what we raised for Black Labs Botanicals, but I mean the group's net worth was, I don't know, 20-ish million. So, didn't get that one. Some dick sucker from JP Morgan Chase who's worked hard for 3 years, who's still never raised money, never started a business, never done anything substantial in business themselves. They got the job. I didn't get an interview. Oh, shucks. Capital raise. Oh, I just did that one. And consultant. Who needs a consultant? Retards need consultants. Associate director of investments didn't get opened. Investment analyst, work from home. Again, I have a lecture series on analyzing investments with my economic outlook posted publicly. Shucks, didn't even get opened. Business development associate, investment banking. Oh, the lowest level. The associates, oh, not selected. Financial advisor, remote in Colorado. Oh, not selected. Ooh, financial services, application viewed. Didn't get denied, but didn't no follow-up. Financial services didn't get responded to. PeopleSoft financial functional analyst didn't get responded to. Financial advisor did not get not selected. Investment banker not selected. Financial advisor trainee didn't get opened. Ooh, another one got viewed, but nothing, no follow-up. Financial services representative viewed. Spanish analytic linguist, nothing. So yeah, of all these jobs, they're just rolling in. All of these opportunities, and there's not a single person more confident out there at anything that I'm applying to. Like not one. But would anybody give me an opportunity? No. So, I'm open to any opportunities. First and foremost, like collecting my property and not having to do any of this fucking bullshit. Second of all is just have one of my businesses being properly valued. Why can't somebody like Mark Cuban and form some trust over here and go make a out of the blue investment or buy my alcohol company, which I would sell you the shares of as is right now? That company can go to $1 billion and it will make me less money than distributing my intellectual property legally will make me in 10 minutes. So like I have real assets and I just want to sell them so I can just not worry about the money anymore. And it's been, I don't know, 7 years since I unified the natural sciences, which everybody for the rest of human species will learn from these videos. But today I've not earned my life well enough to make my own money, pay my own bills, have the dignity and integrity to make a single choice for myself. Therefore, I've never formed identity. Ever. People, when I say that, people really don't understand what it means. Put me in a group of people, give me an interview, and you'll see how fucking disgusting this really fucking is. But I can't network. I'm blacklisted. I would be the chair of department. I would own my own university if I was allowed to again. I solved all science. It was me. It's just me, this guy. This guy fucking right here. But I'm in a world of mid-level managers where everyone's boss-ass bitches, and my mother thinks a business arrangement is her giving her kid thing, when really she's just manipulating me, and she's been manipulating me her entire life. She's never faced responsibility or consequences for her actions. So do people change their behavior if they never face consequences for them? No, they just don't. And so continue to be degraded every single day. Again, while I have like the world's most, how many again like top level, species level achievement research projects have I completed? All those books that you read. Again, solving all science, right, guys? That was still a big step. You guys didn't know what to do. And it took me an hour to be like, oh, vibrational information theory. That should check out. Oh, it definitely does. Sensorally with an S, right? I have cells in my body with a C, but if I sell you a product, that's C versus S. So I'm differentiating every bit of logic of that right now. It takes me about 3 to 4 years to sort out every bit of logic for a complete derivation. And so every 2 months during that time frame, go make money, go make money, go make money, for the past 7 years. And then I try my hardest, my most legitimist, and then I get denigrated and disrespected for another decade. So yeah, no, it's just, again, I would have confidently sued everybody I said I would have sued if they wouldn't have thrown away lawsuits. I filed a lawsuit against OSU in 2018, or 2017. I wasn't going to get to court till 2018. So these lawsuits are so long and drawn out. Why can't one person be a decent fucking person, including my fucking family members? The first person that gives me confident financial income outside of my family will receive $10 million. And I will guarantee you $100 million within 5 years of publication or distribution of anything I am doing. $100 million for the first person that says, hey Brad, you're a person. I respect you enough to give you a fucking paycheck. Not hang out, not go to lunch. Here's a fucking paycheck. Substantial, ongoing, and you can just focus on your fucking research. Which is what every grant is meant for at any university. Here, person with a PhD, go research this. Don't worry about money, go research. I have to worry about money, then I go fucking research. I do all this shit at the same time. So I wanted to make a video again. I just uploaded my stock terminal setup. If I had any cash flow, and again, I still might try to, because the 200K in a trading account's not low, but again, I know I'd appreciate, I'd maybe put 5 to 10K and then, allot myself a risk of like $2,000 maybe. And on a typical day trade, like I said, I'm only risking, I'm going for a return of, $200 to $1,000 on a risk of about $50. And so could try that out, but again, I won't risk much on the market. There's no way to live or manage money without a time frame of constitutional rights. Nobody else out there. Again, my mom is she does not have to do rigorous intellectual work for her job. And I'm over here doing the most rigorous intellectual work possible. And there was no chance at all anybody would ever help me. Like you said, Mom, who would even want to help you? I don't know, man. Because once baby boomers get offended, and again, my parents get offended when their roof gets put on the wrong way, or 2 tiles in their kitchen aren't put the right way. But when their kids' constitutional rights get violated, and cops come to the door, and then the instant my dad shuts the door, and he's like, "You're not my biological kid." Then you guys aren't. Well, you aren't my actual kid. You're just my biological kid. You guys are just my biological parents. I don't think you guys have contributed to being good people. I don't think you guys have helped your community in a meaningful, substantial way. I have. Then you come into my home and disrespect me and say, "Why can't you get a job? Who would want to help you?" Because I am a scapegoat. I've been denigrated to the point where people blame me for their problems. And again, this whole blow up thing with my mom over the past month was it's never anything I do. My parents are 14 years old. They come into my house again to swip out the SIM cards to go from Verizon to T-Mobile, and then my mom starts disrespecting anything with money. Don't spend any money. Don't spend any money. Don't spend any money. Mom, you don't know how to fucking manage money, so go learn something yourself. This is what I've been trying to do since you tried to get me institutionalized when you should be in prison for child abuse. So if you guys want to keep doing this to me, and again, I do not find financially stable today. I don't. disgusting. There was no way to feel safe. And to the people watching today, tomorrow, and in the future, this has been my entire life for the past 10 years. Strictly and entirely because of Eric Broughton in the Ohio State University. Michael Drake, who just got his presidential portrait put up, will not allow me to publish scientific information. And they instinctually deny it, and then they blame me for it, and then they pelt me with their insecurities. And I will never have a career or a family because of it. We can do basically whatever we want. Yeah, well, you better not walk outside once I have a reputation. So, I can't eat, can't sleep, can't pay my bills, can't feel like a human being. No end in sight. Another double YouTube done today. So, but I just wanted to show you, mom, dad, whoever the fuck is watching, you can't get a job. You can't. You have to not offend a pathetic person, and that doesn't exist, because what offends a pathetic person? Everything. Everything. So, but again, I tried for a month. I legitimately and genuinely fucking tried. There was nothing out there for me. There was nothing in this world for me to get in, to have an identity, to be able to be a person. Tried my best, did everything I fucking could, and people just disrespect me, steal all of my property, lie about it, and say it's not happening. It is. People are distributing my property in direct violation of the United States Constitution. So another day of hell. Everybody else enjoy. Go enjoy. It's Monday. Go enjoy the basketball game or the baseball game, or just getting off of work and not having to think about money anymore. As I do this shit all day, every day, nonstop. Once I have a reputation, it's on. It is really fucking on. So thank you for watching part 50 of Financial Trading Basics. Open to any opportunity. Again, I would take any $80,000 job in that country over there. I'll do it for 50. I'll do it for fucking 50. So thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next episode of Financial Trading Basics, if I can ever actually fucking trade. This is like year 7 of this series, and I've never had cash flow. Shout out Jim Cramer. Shout out Carl Cantanilla, Morgan Brennan, Julia Borstein. Start to look a lot more attractive in your late 20s. Die off, bitch! Stop stealing from me. This is fucking hilarious. I'm not going to treat these people like fucking adults. They're fucking whores. Do your job. Report on the news. Enforce the law. Talk about financial markets. Stop snuffing. I'm a CEO. I own CBD and rich alcohol in the whole country. That's certainly fucking disruptive. If the FDA would ever stop committing fraud, that's never going to fucking happen. I love America. This is the freedoms we have. These are our opportunities. This is all we have. And again, the thinking about money affects my decision-making skills so much. Look, I don't know how to, look. See those pictures? I don't hang those up on the wall because I don't know how to properly get the right paint. And so when I think about painting, I think about my dad saying, "Well, you know, we have spatulas and stuff." It's like it's $15 at Lowe's, man. But now it's a thought, and now I don't hang up pictures in my fucking home because it's the thought about money, and I'm talking that primitive. $20 it'll get paint. Well, I don't know how to get the right paint because Lowe's can't get me the right paint. But then in every bit of my days, I say, is this decision requiring money? Then no, I'm going to try to do the best I can to make my own business, start my own company, do something, get employed, something. And the answer is no. Like, it's always been no. And you guys are literally murdering children because you won't do your jobs. So, it's disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. I will never form identity until I'm able to pay my own fucking bills and leave this fucking country and feel safe. But you can't feel safe in a country with no laws. You can't feel safe in a fucking country with 14-year-old children running everything. So that is it for Financial Trading Basics Part 50. Open to any opportunities, and legitimately nothing exists. So, see you on the next one.